welcome to the WLSR Talk Show. I'm Anjali Kumar, and in today's episode, we're going to be talking about our favorite holiday traditions. So to start off, I'm here with my sister Divya, and we love to bake and cook around the holidays. So I personally am planning to make cinnamon rolls. I've made them like 2 times in the past month, but I think I'm going to go for a third because they're amazing.
And I'm gonna make chocolate croissants. I made them in my apartment in college a few months ago, and it's a 3-day process, but it's worth it, so I'm really excited about it.
Yeah, let's get on to the next holiday traditions. So now I'm here with the Medinas, and they're going to share one of their favorite holiday traditions.
So every year for Christmas, we come together with our extended family, like our cousins, our aunts and uncles, and everyone, and we all watch the 1950s version of A Christmas Carol in black and white, and it's really fun, and we all talk and make a lot of noise, but still really enjoy it.
Yeah, another thing that we do is leading up to Christmas, we celebrate Advent, where we light the candles and in a wreath, and we actually read from the Bible about the Christmas story, and after we light a candle, each candle represents one of the important tenets of the Christian religion, and then we will sing a Christmas carol. And it's really funny because the kids always want to sing something like secular with Santa Claus, and I'm always forcing a religious Christmas song upon them.
That's funny.
And also leading up to Christmas, one thing that we love to do is that we love to drive around neighborhoods and look at holiday decorations and look at the beautiful houses and how they're lit up.
Yeah, I love that. So now I'm here with Zack, and he's going to share one of his favorite holiday traditions.
So one of my favorite holiday traditions is listening to the Glee Christmas albums. So in the style of Abby Lee Miller, I put together a quick pyramid ranking some notable songs from the albums. So at the bottom of the pyramid, I have Blue Christmas. I just think that this cover isn't very interesting, nor do I think of this song as a traditional hallmark of the holiday. So I think that this one just gets no points. Up next, we have Oh Christmas Tree. This is a traditional song, but I just think it's sort of boring. Up next, we have Last Christmas. Again, I think that this song is rather boring, specifically this cover of it, because it's not the Ariana Grande version of it, which I think is a very good cover of this song. Following, we have Little Drummer Boy. Again, just a rather boring song, but is traditional and I think is a good song at heart. Up next, we have All I Want for Christmas Is You. I think Amber Riley does a really great cover of this song, but it's not the original, so it sort of loses some points for that. After that, we have Baby It's Cold Outside, and I love this cover from Glee. I think it's a really great arrangement of it, but I don't love the lyrics. I think that the lyrics could use some reworking, and so that one goes down for that. Following that, I love the Glee Christmas album's cover of Jingle Bells. They do a really good job with this. It's very high energy. The opening is a little bit funky, but I love it through and through. Up next is Feliz Navidad. One of my good friends actually got into college while this song was playing, and so this one just has a special place in my heart. And then up next is Deck the Rooftop. Brand new song. I think that it's a really great mashup of Up on the Rooftop and Deck the Halls. Very high energy, very exciting. And then last but certainly not least is Oh Holy Night. This is the Maddie Ziegler of the pyramid. Leah Michelle does a really phenomenal cover of this song. It might be one of my favorite covers in the entire series.
Wow. Okay, so now I'm here with Cate, and she's going to share one of her favorite holiday traditions.
Okay, so I celebrate Hanukkah because I'm Jewish, and so actually every night of Hanukkah, so 8 nights, my family and I make latkes together, and my stepmom makes homemade applesauce, so it's really, really good. And we combined cranberry sauce, the Thanksgiving tradition, with the applesauce, so it's like a cran apple. And it's very good. But yeah, we eat that every night. I definitely put on the pounds, but it's really good and it's really fun. Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I love that. Thank you for sharing.
Of course. Okay.
So now I'm here with the Rosellis, and they're going to share one of their favorite holiday traditions.
We live in the Chicago area, and in Chicago, they literally bring a Christkindlmarkt from Germany, and they set it up downtown, and we usually go down and get hot chocolate and roasted almonds and walk around the market. It's really fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of things they sell there. They sell food, but they also sell a lot of ornaments and Christmas decorations. And because of that, we have a lot of German ornaments, a lot of German candy around Christmas. So I guess accidental tradition.
Yeah.
Cool, I love that. Okay. So now I'm here with Mrs. McCall, and she's going to show us one of her favorite holiday traditions.
Okay. So one of our great holiday traditions is our Christmas meal, where we get together, and my husband is Polish, comes from a Polish background, and we always include a little bit of a Polish part to our meal. And the main thing is that we have opłatek, which is a type of a wafer that is about the size of an index card. And we start out and everybody takes a piece of that who's at the table. And then we go around and we break off a piece of each person's little individual piece of it. And we look them in the face and we say, Merry Christmas, or Happy New Year, or best of health. So that's one of our traditions. And another one is that we always set the table with an extra place setting in case a stranger should come who would need a meal. And so it's always set with the fine china and everything, and we're waiting for a stranger to come.
Oh, that is so cute. It's like so welcoming. I love that.
Okay. Another one of our traditions is that my husband collects Santa Clauses, and we've been working on collecting unique ones. And they've come from all over. We have one from Turkey, we have a Russian one, and just a variety of them, and just unique. And it's fun for us to put them up and have memories of who gave them to us and when he received them. So.
Okay, so now I'm here with Abby, and she's going to share one of her favorite holiday traditions.
So one of my favorite holiday traditions is every year around Christmas time, on Christmas Eve, we have one ornament that's like a clear plastic ball that we have a bunch of slips of paper inside the plastic ball. And every Christmas Eve, we unroll each slip of paper, which has something we're thankful for that we wrote the previous years. And we've just like accumulated a bunch of these different papers from like grandparents and cousins, aunts, uncles, and then my immediate family. And then every year, depending on who's at the table, we'll just add to it, and we'll just write something we're thankful for. And sometimes we'll try and guess who wrote what, and then we'll write the year we wrote it and our like initials, so we know the next year. So, and then we'll just hang it back up on the tree, and in 365 more days, we'll look at it.
That's so cute. Wait, so do you write them, and then do you read the message from like this year, or do you wait a whole year to read the message?
We usually read them all that year.
Oh, that's
yeah.
That's adorable. I feel like that's such a good way to like get the whole family involved. I love that.
Yeah.
So now I'm here with Bunny, and she's going to share one of her favorite holiday traditions.
So one of my favorite holiday traditions actually happens in my house, Stevens. We actually, during turkey term, we get around and we decorate these little kind of like paper craft bras, kind of, and we like decorate our like Christmas tree with them. And it's also just like a really nice little like bonding experience for us. And we kind of like get around, and then there's like this actual bra that's been like passed down kind of through like the house of generations that we like use as a like Christmas topper. So that's my favorite holiday tradition.
That is too cute. So now I'm here with Frenchie, and she's going to share her favorite holiday tradition.
Yeah, so I have a super huge family, and every Christmas my extended cousins and aunts and uncles, we all come in and we spend the holiday together. Obviously we have a number of different traditions which is sort of built up over the years. You know, a couple weeks before Christmas, all of my cousins always come over to my grandmother's house, and we decorate the huge big tree that they set up in the library, and that's always very fun. But I think my favorite Christmas tradition is on the night before Christmas, my mother gets like matching pajamas for all of us, and we get all decked out, and then she reads this book called A Child's Christmas in Wales, which is just, it's my favorite thing to do.
Oh, that's so cute. Has she been doing that ever since like you were really small?
Yeah, I mean, it's her parents did that with her. I think a couple of Christmases ago, we were all together on Christmas Eve, my aunts and uncles and cousins and I, and my grandparents played the audiobook in the room. And so we got to have that, and that was nice.
That's so cute. I love that it's generational. Okay. So now I'm here with Danica, and she's going to share her favorite holiday tradition.
Hi everyone. So at Lawrenceville, I was part of Stanley House the past
2 years. And instead, on the last day before classes, all the seniors come back and we have this super cute talent show. Me and Lauren Recto would always perform like little Christmas mashups together. I remember last year we did a mashup of Mistletoe and I'm Yours. And then the seniors all sing the song called The 12 Days of Stanley, which is basically a song about memories they have with all of the juniors from the year before. And then everyone stays up all night for a house all-nighter with a ton of bonding games, and we're watching movies and staying up in each other's rooms, and then going to Starbucks as soon as it opened. And I just always remember it being like literally the best day of the year.
That is so cute. You're making me miss being in the crescent. I love it. So now I'm here with Rev, and she's going to share with us one of her favorite holiday traditions.
Hello, everybody. I want to tell you a little bit about the Christmas Eve service we have here at Lawrenceville, at the Lawrenceville School Chapel. It's mostly for faculty and their children, but there are students and alums and families that come too. The centerpiece of the Christmas Eve service is a pageant that is more of a tableau, actually. There are no speaking parts for the children. We are very low key. And every year brings something unique that is remembered from year to year. There was the year that the Star of the East knocked the reader in the head. That's when we moved the Star of the East away from the reader for the next year. There was the year that the little sheep got astray into the organ loft and they pounded the pedals on the organ and it made an amazing sound. And then there was the year that the baby Jesus was little Ella Grace Larson. She's 10 years old now. But when she was the baby Jesus, she was all smiles and giggles and coos, which made the congregation smile and giggle and coo, which in turn widened her smiles and deepened her coos as the story of the birth of Jesus was read from the Gospel of Luke. And then all over the congregation, there were smiles and there were giggles and coos. And when we lit the candles and sang Silent Night, there were smiles and giggles and coos. Now this year is going to be even more unique still, because we are going to be outside next Saturday. We're not doing it Christmas Eve, actually next Saturday. We're going to be outside. All the children who are above 2 will be masked. The shepherds will be masked. And the Magi will be masked. And the Star of the East will be masked. And instead of organ music, we're going to have Mr. Laubach playing his trombone and Mr. Rockley playing his trumpet. And we will have simple readings by Head of School Murray and a blessing by Head of School Murray. So even through the pandemic, we will have abundant joy. That's what Christmas is really about at the Lawrenceville School Chapel, abundant joy. So thank you, Anjali, so much for inviting me and letting me tell you a little bit about Christmas Eve at the chapel.
Of course. Thank you so much for sharing. I love that. And I love that you're still keeping the joy alive even in these times. That's amazing. That's all we have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a very happy holiday season and an amazing new year.